My name is Feldman. I'm a candidate to be your city manager. My wife Stacy is in the back. We've been married for 30 years. We're on 31. We have three grown children, all girls. I tell people I go to work to relax. So I've been doing city management pretty much my entire adult life. I started off as an assistant to the city manager in the city of North Miami Beach back in 1985. And I've worked as a city manager in 3 different cities over the last 22 years. Averaging about 7.5 in those cities. So I was city manager of North Miami, Florida, city manager of Palm Bay, Florida, and then most recently I was the city manager of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And so I've had a chance to really understand how government works from the chief executive officer seat. But I will tell you that we often think of city managers as just being bureaucrats that move paper from one desk to another and just sign this contract and that contract. I don't think of myself as that type of bureaucrat. Matter of fact, I despise the word bureaucrat because when you think about it, the term comes from bureau, meaning a piece of furniture, and craft, the keeper of that piece of furniture. Well, I didn't sign up back in 1985 to be the keeper of a piece of furniture. Rather, I like to think of myself as a topos craft, the keeper of a place, topos being Greek for place. And to do that, the job of the city manager is not only to manage the operational side of the organization, but it is to build community. It is to build place. It is to elevate the city with, in partnership with the mayor and the city council to make Corpus Christi the best city it can be, best city that it will be. And that can be done in a strong partnership with the mayor and council on there. I truly believe that, that the role of the manager is to facilitate and to build. And I've had some successes over the years in doing that. I do want to stress that this question came up at the last one. I'll just try to hit it right now. Is what is the role of the manager with relation to the council under a council manager form of government? And I want to stress that it says council manager form of government. It doesn't say manager council form. And that means that the council, mayor and council, they're the leaders. They set the policy. They set the priorities. It is about their representative desires of what you as neighbors want that the manager and the organization have to carry out. The manager doesn't set the priorities. The mayor and council collectively do. The manager is there to facilitate, to make recommendations, to assist the mayor and council in that task. But ultimately, the manager needs to partner with the mayor and council to administer the city. And that's always been my successes working in that type of form of government, is that it's not about one person, it's ultimately about a team. And the team is the electeds and the organization collectively. We'll be happy to take questions.
So I'll start with a couple of ones that came in because you are tough on these questions. There were some real specific questions here. So last year, Lee, 9.9 million visitors came to Corpus Christi area. Tourism's big here. What's your experience with hotel occupancy taxes, and what do they do for a community?
So Fort Lauderdale had a few more visitors. We have 15 million visitors. We generated about $52 million a year in hotel occupancy tax. We call it bed tax. That was countywide. In Florida, that money goes to the county, and then the county gets to decide how it's divvied up. But the idea of the whole bed tax, hotel occupancy tax, is to really take that money and reinvest it back into the tourism industry so that we can continue to attract more heads for these beds. That means that we have to make sure that the tourist infrastructure is in place. We have to make sure that the community is safe in the areas where the tours are going to come. And we have to make sure that we facilitate their experience to be the best experience that they can have. And by the way, I don't like calling them tourists. I like calling them our guests. Okay, because that's what they are. They come to our community as guests, and maybe one day they come back and live. Maybe one day they invest in that community, in our community, and then ultimately help us raise it.
All right, so the next question has to do with diversity. They're asking, what are some of the ways you ensure diversity in the community? And they mean that in a broad sense, diversity in jobs, diversity in housing, affordable housing. So in the previous city you worked, how did you do that, including diversity and infrastructure for the disabled? So how do you approach diversity? How do you encourage it? How do you create it?
So there's a lot of aspects to that. So affordable housing is critical for any community, especially a community that's growing and that wants to attract a diverse workforce. You can't just have every home, being priced out. You have to provide alternatives. And after the housing bust of 2007, I think we've moved away from the stigma of living in apartments. Because there used to be a big stigma. Nobody wanted to live in apartments. Sort of a sense that you didn't arrive. But that's changed. And so looking at multifamily rental units and making sure that they are dispersed throughout the community so that they're near various different job centers is critical. Because the other part of affordable housing is making sure that you have affordable transportation to your jobs and to the retail. So it all has to go together. As far as diversity, I think a real city, and Corpus Christi is a real city, needs to be diverse. Everybody can't look the same, have the same income, the same type of job on there, because then we really become complacent in what we are. Real cities thrive on the diversity that different opinions and different backgrounds bring. And that's exciting, whether it's different festivals that celebrate culture. I mean, I didn't know that there was a significant Asian population in Corpus Christi until I saw that there was a museum for the Asian community. But it's making sure that everybody is represented, everybody feels that Corpus Christi is their home, and that they feel that they can participate at whatever level that they want.
All right, so the next one is a tough one because it speaks to finances internally in the city. Many cities are under growing pressure on pension plans and healthcare costs, and in many cases they're almost bankrupting some cities in our country today. So this question is, can you talk about solving city financial conditions as it relates to city retirement funds, benefit systems, and even the collective bargaining system with our public safety?
So I had a similar question before when both the police and fire chiefs were in here.
Both the police chief and the fire chief, no pressure.
and the association representative for the fire department. But let me tell you, every city struggles with this issue. And that's the affordability of running the organization and providing the services to its neighbors. You have to look at things with new eyes. I serve on the National League of Cities Public Sector Retirement Advisory Board, so I'm working with the national folks in terms of trying to figure out the best ways and have pension plans for our community builders, our employees. There are innovative ways of dealing with health systems. So one of the programs that I established in Fort Lauderdale and Palm Bay before that was a doctor-run employee health clinic, wellness center, so that employees and their dependents didn't have to go into mainstream systems, that they can go into fixed cost systems that would ultimately have a good return on investment for the city. Matter of fact, the return on investment we had in that program, it paid for itself within a year and a half. All based on the capital and everything that was needed. But I think we have to look at how we are competitive, because we have to also attract the best workforce that we can out there. And there are other cities that are competing for the same workforce that the city of Corpus Christi is. I think ultimately we have to look at different ways of doing things. I shared earlier today with an idea that a way to make money with very little effort for a city is to do it the old-fashioned way of a charge card, or what we call in the industry a procurement card or a credit card on there. If cities buy goods, their goods on P cards, you get a rebate, just like Discover does, or you get miles and stuff like that. Well, cities get cash back. So when I got to Fort Lauderdale in 2011, they had a P card program that generated $30,000 worth of income. When I left in 2018, we delivered a check to the city council of $920,000 because we got smart about using our procurement card to buy things. No effort. Right? It's just a matter of instead of cutting a check, you process a credit card transaction. And so doing things like that helps generate the resources to provide what we need to in terms of benefits and the dollars necessary for our services.
All right, so here's a hot topic for you.